Atlanta, Georgia, the gateway to the South. A city that for years has stood for culture and progress. To open wide the doors of City Hall to all Atlantans.
I could not be prouder of anything than I am today of seeing you all out here. With great diversity and great inclusion.
Please give a warm welcome to your Special Olympics unified teams. And here is the starting 11 for Toronto FC's unified team. At forward, Rich Matthews. Also at forward, Afan Fazal. Midfielder, Danny Miller-Kaiser. Midfielder, Randall Strongman. Midfielder, Sujith Sivasangar. Midfielder, Yuvraj Panu. Defender, Christian Ritchie.
Now, what sticks out to you about this lineup?
I think more than anything, what sticks out about this match is it's a rematch. It's a game that was played in Toronto earlier this year. Atlanta United got to travel internationally for the first time in the unified programs, and it was a really competitive match. Now, this is going to be played with some different rules in place, and that's what's the interesting thing about unified is different teams do it different ways. This is going to be 11v11, full field. So I wonder if in that first game where Atlanta got the win, how competitive it was. I wonder how that translates to being back here at the Benz and trying to stay undefeated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing to honor the United States of America, the flaying of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Welcome in to Mercedes-Benz Stadium here for unified action as Atlanta United 2 hosts Toronto FC. We'll take a look at the lineup for Atlanta United. But Jason, before we get into anything, before we kick off here at the Benz, what do you think about this matchup?
I'm excited to see the rematch after these teams met before, and I'm excited to see the first name on the team sheet right there on your screen, Xavier Hairston, the X-Man. He has been electric this season for Atlanta United Unified. Really excited to see him get another match here at the Benz, and let's see if he can find some goals.
Well, before we kick off here at the Benz, we'll go ahead and send it out to John Nelson, our sideline reporter, who is with Greg Garza.
Yeah, Greg was color commentator for that first match up there at BMO. What were some of your takeaways? It was a 5-3 thriller, back and forth, wide open second half. What do you remember about it?
An absolutely amazing game to get a win away. These boys and girls are now home. I would expect and assume that they get the W today, but my takeaway from that game was hopefully they can exploit the wings as much as they did in that game in Toronto today, in today's game. They did so well in switching the point of attack, exploiting the wings, and then bearing some amazing goals, some of the best goals I've seen in a long time. So
and this is going to be full field. It was 18-18 last time out. What do you think it'll be to Atlanta United's advantage, I would imagine?
I would assume so. They have a lot of speed they can exploit and some really good players to count on today.
What's it been like for you to be a part of the Unified experience?
From the very beginning, traveling with them to Toronto, being a part of this, even with Brad and all the other guys who have been a part of something so special. I mean, to be a part of an organization that creates the opportunity for Unified and Special Olympics, nothing better to be a part of in my career.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you for having me.
Back upstairs to Jason and Maddie for the call.
Thanks, John. Back here in the booth with Jason Longshore and myself. We're getting ready for kickoff here at the Benz. That last matchup, by the way, that we've heard so much about as well, it was a 5-3 victory over Toronto FC. The first time ever the Unified team traveled internationally for a match in the league's 12-year history. Making history and looking to do it again today and go for a third season undefeated.
Yeah, and full credit to Toronto making the trip down and coming to this side of the border and getting games. I think what we've seen across the Unified programs around the league as Atlanta United gets ready to kick this one off, you're seeing the program grow across the league, and a lot of that is due to the investment that we're seeing here in Atlanta in doing broadcasts like this, traveling all over the country. This team's been all over the league and getting those opportunities, and now you're seeing other teams in the league start to do the same things. I love to see the growth with more games for Unified, more travel, more experiences that, you know, we talk about how soccer and sport can change people's lives. This team can change the lives of its participants, and it's really cool to see more opportunities for that to happen.
We're almost underway here at the Benz. Just a reminder, it will be full field, 2 30-minute halves, and no extra time in this matchup. 11v11, it's Atlanta United versus Toronto FC here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Toronto FC looking for revenge. Atlanta United looking to keep their undefeated streak alive. And let's kick it for 30 here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's quickly all the way back to Toronto's back line. Dribbling forward, Richie. It's intercepted quickly by Connor McElhenney. Atlanta quick with possession. It goes out to Eberle on the left. Trying to pass it forward. It's cleared out by Toronto. Alex Eberle, someone that we've loved to see, I think, in every single one of these Unified matches, how quick he can be on the wing.
Yeah, he's playing as a left back today, so I think he's going to look a little bit like Greg Garza, bombing up and down that left side. Eberle is a hilarious player who was talking a little bit of trash to all of us after the game in Toronto. He was definitely feeling it after that big win.
I love a little trash talk in that moment.
He was fired up.
Greg Garza giving him some pointers, too. Great turn, driving forward. That was McElhenney. It's quickly taken away by Toronto.
What a take from McElhenney to bring that down and spin.
Toronto with an opportunity to break, trying to get out of the middle third. It's quickly taken back by Atlanta. Dribbling forward, brought down, fouled right in Atlanta's attacking half, and it'll be a free kick here for the Five Stripes.
It's always interesting to see teams play at the Benz for the first time, and this is a very large playing surface. And I think Toronto, it'll take them a little bit of time to get kind of accustomed to all of the space that they have to work with.
Ike Eisworth sent it to Eberle. Eberle was trying to connect to Evans, just not on the same page. It goes out for a throw-in for Toronto. Looks like we're looking for another ball. Toronto goalkeeper has it. It's going to be sent that way.
That one ended up in the club.
Ball has been retrieved, and we are back underway. Throw in for Toronto. Long throw up the side. Takes a deflection off of Eberle. Another throw in. Toronto inching up towards their attacking half. Thrown into Afan Fazal. He loses it, though, all the way driving through Stewart. Stewart tries the shot, and it's quickly saved by Toronto.
Love to see Stewart take that from distance. You get a look at goal, you have it. You never know how many shots you're going to get. Stewart takes the first one.
McElhinney with a quick interception, passes it out to Evans on the left. Stewart with a long-range shot there in the replay, as McElhinney has it right at the top of the 18. Toronto quickly to win it back, but Stewart winning it back all the way in the midfield too. Great step from Evans, driving inside the box. Atlanta slips it through to Xavier Harrison. It stood up there. It's still loose. It's finally cleared out by Owen Gritton.
Really good defending from Toronto. Panu with the one who made that block on Hairston. Looked like the X-Man was going to open the scoring, but Panu got to it. Good pass there into the middle, but look at Panu come across and get in front of Hairston.
Panu with great positioning there. Knew that the X-Men was right behind him. Quickly cleared out by Toronto. Toronto with an opportunity to break the other way. Making a step, Moeller. But driving forward, Toronto with an opportunity, sprinting forward. Tries the shot, and it just goes wide of D. Harden.
Harden had it covered. I think that's why he pulled the arms back there. He knew that he had that covered on the shot from distance. But you see that space. I think Atlanta had pinned Toronto in for a little while. That shot's from a good ways out, and Harden knows that it's going wide because of good positioning.
That was Daniel Miller-Kaiser making the run, testing D. Harden early. It's cleared back the other way. It'll take a bounce. Rich Matthews. Matthews into the box with the shot, and D. Harden with the diving save.
Good work from Harden once again. Atlanta's got to flip the field and get into the attacking half here.
Eberle tracking it down. Win it back is Ritchie.
Good tackle.
Quick step. Great work from Atlanta. Eberle. Eberle on the flank. Sends it forward, riding the touchline. It's a great ball from Eberle to find Evans. Evans dribbling in to the box. Quickly stepped away by Toronto. It's cleared out as well by Gritton once again.
What a ball from Eberle up the touchline. Perfect tight-roping pass down the line to play Evans in behind. Get another look at that ball from Eberle.
Absolutely brilliant as Evans tries the shot with the outside. But it goes out for a goal kick. Eberle, that was a beautiful ball.
Beautiful ball, and then Evans gets the opportunity after the throw-in, and he goes for the shot with the outside of the right foot. Again, you never know how many chances you're actually going to get in a match, and these matches go fast. They run really quick. So you get a look at goal, have it. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Take the half chance if you get it.
Toronto in possession. Ritchie dribbling forward. Toronto trying to make the break. Nathan Graham.
Tried to turn that corner.
It's been great back and forth so far between Toronto and Atlanta.
Two teams that are showing the initiative, trying to find a breakthrough here.
McElhinney almost loses it, coming forward to try to win it back as Rabovitz. McElhinney will pass it back to the back line to Moeller. Moeller to Eberle. Eberle was looking to pick out Evans once again, just overhit that one. Throw in here for Toronto.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he wanted there. He's trying to get his hips around it and whip that one down the line. So you have to hit it hard, and you're trying to get the spin. Almost pulled it off. So Toronto's going to make a quick change. Daniel Carcassol checking into the match.
Nathan Graham checks out. Carcassol will take his place in the back line to help Toronto out. Miller Kaiser. Stopped by Stewart. Driving forward is Atlanta. McElhinney. Toronto able to win it back. Just a bit of a heavy touch as it goes out for an Atlanta throw.
McElhinney trying to pull the strings for Atlanta in the midfield.
Russell throws it in quickly to McElhinney. McElhinney able to get there on the right. McElhinney tries the cross low. Stewart with the shot, but it rolls right into the hands of the Toronto goalkeeper.
Went for the first timer from the top of the 18, Stewart. Good pressure from Atlanta trying to win it back, but that's really nicely played by Toronto and Richie. Get another look at that opportunity from Stewart. Just inside the 18, went for it.
Rubovitz trying to find Evans. It stood up quickly by Gritton. Gritton sends it forward. Able to collect it is Gage Moeller. Moeller now on the left. Finds Eberle. Eberle scoops it for Evans.
Good ball.
Evans able to collect. Evans inside the box with the shot with the right, and it rolls right into the hands of Justin Williams.
Eberle underlapped that time on Moeller. Found a good pocket of space.
Able to send it through.
We'll look back at that opportunity from Evans last time. Couldn't quite get around on that one. Toronto had a chance to break the other way, but couldn't make anything of it.
It's quickly won back by Atlanta. Finds Connor McElhinney. Dribbling forward. Has options. A step over, wide open on the left is Evans. Evans with the shot that just goes wide of the goal. It'll be goal kick for Toronto.
Final shot, not what he would have wanted, but I like that he took the time that time. As Atlanta's getting into the 18, they're getting looks. Evans takes that extra touch to control it. Didn't hit it, he kind of pulled it a little bit. Looked like me off the tee on the fifth hole. But I like that he's showing that patience in those moments to take that extra touch and try to get a little bit better chance there, because now you've had some looks. Now you know, okay, look, we're going to get into some dangerous spots. Let's take advantage.
It's a goal kick here. Christian Ritchie will send it forward. Trying to win it back is Atlanta, but Toronto's able to hold on. Skipping forward. Eisworth tracking that all the way down. And it'll be a foul on Atlanta. It'll be a free kick here for Toronto.
I think we're going to try to get Brad Gazan here in just a bit with John Nelson. Stalking Brad Gazan. I think he's got him and ready to go.
We got him.
Yeah, it's time to catch up with Brad. What have you thought of the first 10 minutes so far?
Yeah, we've got a high press. Oh,
so
we're creating chances.
That's great color commentary.
Exactly. We just need that final shot, final cross, and I think we're going to be the first of many goals for the rest of the night.
When you look at this squad and how they have become part of the fabric of Atlanta United, what's it been like for you to be a part of this?
It's been amazing to see this team, not just this year, but over the course of the years, in terms of the growth, in terms of the interest and the excitement, and then the product on the field, the work that they put in terms of practice, in terms of the games, the opportunities that the club is able to provide for these individuals to be able to travel to away games, be a part of the club, and really have that first team experience. It's amazing, and for us as players to then just be able to be on the outside and witness it, that for us is extremely special.
Very cool to see you, my friend.
Absolutely, always a pleasure.
All right, back up to you guys.
Thanks, John. Atlanta with possession now. No, we got Brad Guzan a little bit on the color commentary for that one shot. X-Men himself in the attacking third. With the 1-2, almost got there. It's stolen quickly by Toronto, but intercepted right back by Atlanta. Atlanta holding on to possession. A great scoop, trying to find the X-Men. Gritton's able to stop him.
Evans won it back, though. Atlanta pinning Toronto in. Can they make it count?
Scoop through from Evans. The X-Men skipping through, sliding through for the challenge is Williams.
Great work by Williams, aggressively coming out. Doesn't get reckless with the challenge and create a penalty situation. Really good play from the goalkeeper, Williams.
Williams having a couple of stops here in the first half for Toronto. Atlanta getting in those moments right here as well, trying the shot with the opportunity. The X-Men has it at the top. It stood up once again by Toronto. Great defending.
They've done their scouting report pretty well here, Toronto, as they're not letting Hairston get any clean looks at goal.
Rubovitz finds Evans. Evans tries to send it to Hairston, but it's cleared out. Throw in here for Atlanta. Actually, will be a free kick here for Atlanta.
Yeah, we're going to get subs first. I think the nature of that challenge gets the free kick. Toronto rotating. Free substitutions, it can be a little chaotic at times.
Trying to get that rotation, switch things up here for Toronto.
PA announcer Steve Craig is going to earn his paycheck today.
Long ball trying to find Stewart. It's able to be collected by Atlanta. Finally cleared out by Ritchie. Rubovitz was able to get there, and Toronto's able to capitalize. A long ball sent over the top, tracking it down. Leighton Strongman trying to get there, but D. Harden collects right at the top of the box.
No hesitation to come for that. Comfortable at the top of the 18. He read it well.
Eberle keeps it in play. Miller Kaiser inside the box, cleared out, but still with Toronto. Strongman, long range shot that just misses the goal. D. Harden had it tracked, just didn't get the right angle that he wanted for that one. It'll be a goal kick here for Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Harden had it covered. Get another look at it here as Strongman quickly, a little touch to the right, fired. Harden had to flick that one after the back pass, but he keeps it moving. Good work, Atlanta, as they get out of a jam.
That's great defending from Atlanta. Able to get out of there quickly. Thought he had kept it in play, but it rolls over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in here for Toronto.
Couldn't quite walk the tightrope on the far side.
15th minute, we are still scoreless here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium between Atlanta United and Toronto.
Gritton takes the throw for Toronto.
Chested up in the air, headed in the air.
It came off a hand.
This will be a free kick here for Atlanta. As we will get 4 substitutions for Atlanta United.
MSIM, one of those. Daniel Ellis also going to check in. I think we're going to get a hydration break here, and we'll make the subs out of that. So an opportunity for both teams to kind of reassess here. John Nelson, what are you seeing down there on the field?
Activity with Alex Eberle down the left-hand side. I think that with Marty Jellamy and the United team, we've seen that activity. They're looking at the left and the left and the left, getting a couple of opportunities close inside the 18. Toronto has decided to go long a couple of times over the top, try to use their speed around the back line of Atlanta United, but the defense has come up strong. D. Harden, like you were mentioning, Jason, he's had the post covered on a couple of long shots. So far, Toronto opting to shoot from outside the 18 and not go inside the 18 and be in closer range going up against D. But D's come up big. Defense has backtracked really well. We'll see if the attack continues mostly down that left-hand side like we've seen so far here in the first 16 minutes.
Are we getting some additional coaching points from Brad and Jay? It looks like they're involved over here.
Yes, they are. You've got encouragement from D. You've got encouragement from Brad. Actually, tell you what. Let me duck in here.
There you go, sideline reporter.
Let's go.
All right. So what advice are you giving Mr. Harden, sir?
I'm telling him he's been amazing. I said, great decision with Alex. We made a little a mishap with the backwards pass. D came out, cleaned up the mess, not a problem. He's had all the shots covered. I said, keep up the great work. He's doing awesome.
See, this is the kind of color commentary and coaching that we have on these broadcasts.
You know, color commentary and coaching from Brad Gazan.
We love it. We love it. Getting the best of both worlds down there on the touchline.
Yes, that was Brad. You could hear in the background yelling the encouragement. You can hear Brad probably in the whole metro Atlanta area at times.
Giving the team some support.
It's such an important part of it, and it's something that we've talked about before. You know, haven't had a chance to call unified games for a number of years now, seeing Brad and so many other players from the first team. But Brad's been doing this from day one. Greg Garza was one of the first ambassadors for unified. And it means so much to the players, but I think what you're finding more and more is it means so much to the first team players who get a chance to have these interactions as well.
A great touch from Atlanta, trying to keep it in play. They win the throw-in, though, as it goes back the other way. And I completely agree with you. And also, too, with everything that the unified team gets as well, everything that the first team does, get the training and they get the advice as well from these first team players, too, for matches like this. It's always nice to look on the touchline and see Brad Guzan and Jay Fortune and former Atlanta United player Greg Garza having your back.
Yeah, it's an important part of being part of Atlanta United.
Toronto sends it long. A great touch there from Moeller. He dribbles forward. Sends it through. Bartlett. Harrison. Harrison with the shot that takes a deflection. Cleared up into the air by Toronto.
If Harrison's inside I-285, he's shooting.
Toronto's able to hold on, driving on the left flank. Emma Sim is right there. Emma Sim collects. Passes it to Ellis. That ball finds Toronto, but Moeller. He collects. Will find Eberle. Eberle turns back. Moeller with the one touch. Up into the air, settled down. Yershansky. Sent back to Moeller. Atlanta, great ball over the top.
Good switch.
Finds Liam Stewart. Great 1-2, Stewart. Makes the turn, collects the pass. And it'll be a free kick here for Atlanta United.
I like the 1-2 with Bartlett and Stewart as they found their way up the right side. They get Atlanta into the attacking half. Bartlett's got to move that free kick back just a little bit.
Alexander Bartlett. Connects. Rubovitz. Rubovitz will track it down. On the right. Unable to keep it in play. Was under a lot of pressure from Toronto. It'll be a throw in here.
You heard it from Greg Garza. Atlanta wants to exploit the wings and try to find that space out wide. Rubovitz tried to get out to the right side to find some open space.
And Toronto's handled that pressure very well. Really solid defensively and very organized in the back. This will be another foul committed by Toronto. It'll be a free kick for Atlanta United.
I believe our next guest is going to be Jay Fortune as he makes his way over to John Nelson. Jay walking now, which is great to see. Send it down to John.
First question for you. How you feeling?
I've been better, but day by day, doing a little better as things go on. But just happy to be around the team, happy to be in these environments, you know, because can't be on the field, but it's happy to support the guys who are on there, you know. So.
What Brad was doing with D. Harden, you were doing with Emma Sim just now on the back line. What are some of your early thoughts here, first 20, 21 minutes or so of this big matchup with Toronto?
Yeah, I think we're doing really well at the moment. Have most of the control of the game. Been in their half for most of it. And as long as they just stay focused and keep defending properly, we'll be okay. And just be ready to take our chances. So.
As I sit here and I try to duck so you can try and look at the match and do color commentary all at the same time.
Good defending from MSM there. Jay Fortune's advice definitely helped Emma in that situation.
No doubt about that. The advice definitely helped. What's it been like for you to be around the unified team?
It's been great. I think one thing that is really important to remember is, this sport just brings smiles to people's faces. It's a time for people to come together and enjoy 90 minutes, whether it's a game or training. And this is kind of just a reminder that every time you come out here, you see the smile on their face when they play. And, for me, I don't realize it sometimes, but, I can have a little bit of an influence on some of these kids out here. And, they're excited when I'm around to see me and stuff like that. And that means a lot for me to know that I'm able to just bring a smile to their face as well.
Good to see you, Jay.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Send it back upstairs.
Thanks, John. Always good to hear from Jay Fortune. Glad to see him walking as well.
Yeah, I think this is the first day that I've seen Jay not on the scooter, which is great progress. Love to see that. We'll be excited to see Jay Fortune back on the field for the first team in 2026.
Bartlett finds Ellis. That ball goes out of play, and it will be a throw in here for Atlanta.
We saw Anthony Hernandez check in for Atlanta as well, as both teams have made a number of subs. Hernandez, he's got some rockets in those boots. He can take the shots from distance and create some opportunities.
Great ball out to Bartlett on the right. Bartlett under pressure. It last came off of Toronto, and it will be a corner kick incoming for Atlanta United.
Good defending in that moment from Strongman.
Cross comes in, that ball bounces right into the hands of Williams. Williams sends it long. A great ball from Williams. Quick one touch from Moeller to find Eberle. Eberle unable to keep it in play. It'll be a quick throw in here for Toronto. Great battle. Atlanta able to win it back quickly. Atlanta reset in the back. Rubovitz. Out wide. Find Anthony Hernandez. Great ball through. Finds Harrison. Harrison with the touch, but the flag comes up for offside.
Good kick save from Justin Williams as well, even though it won't go down in the stat sheet. Really impressed with that save. He's been great in goal for Toronto.
Very solid stuff from Justin Williams here in the first half. 25th minute, we are still scoreless here at the Benz.
Justin's about like us, too. He's always got an iced coffee in his hand, according to the notes that we were given.
I already like him.
Yep.
Already like him.
Knew there was something about him that we had to like.
Got to figure out what's his favorite coffee of choice, too.
That can be a very subjective decision. Be very curious to see what he would go for up in Toronto. Toronto has great coffee, by the way.
Free kick here for Toronto. Great ball forward. Great touch from Atlanta. Ball through. Rubovitz. Hernandez gets there. Able to win it back quickly is Toronto. Strongman. Tries to send it forward. Going to collect it quickly is Gage Moeller. Going to shield it away. It'll be a goal kick here for Atlanta United.
About 5 minutes left to go in the first half. We're playing 2 30-minute halves. Sometimes with the substitutions, it's hard to maintain the rhythm in games like this. It can be a little bit of a challenge. Luke Edwards checking in for Atlanta. And I think what you see in these games at times, too, is teams get pinned in their own half, and it's tough to get out of your own half at times. I think Atlanta started to figure out some ways when Toronto does pin them in. They're finding those points to break the pressure. They're finding those spaces to be able to get forward and get back into the attacking half. They've just got to make it count.
Yashansky finds Bartlett. Rubovitz sending it forward. Finds Harrison. Harrison thought Edwards was going to make the run. It's cleared out by Toronto. Finds Strongman. Strongman on the right. driving through. Strongman tries the cross. It's cleared out by Atlanta. It's a great deflection. Dribbling forward now. Atlanta with the space. Tried to make the turn, intercepted quickly. Going back the other way. That's great work from Ellis. Finds Edwards. Trying to put on the pressure. It's a great turn from Toronto. Toronto have been solid defensively. It goes back and it finds Rubovitz. Rubovitz dribbling forward. Rubovitz connects to Hairston. Hairston with the shot, and Williams with a great save once again.
Might have taken a slight deflection in front. I think Gritton got a touch to it. Took a little bit of the heat off of it, but Atlanta almost finding the breakthrough with Hairston. Get another look at it here. The through ball's good. Hairston gets there. No, it's just he doesn't get the touch, but by continuing to chase that, he doesn't give the angle to Hairston. I think it forces that shot to not be what the X-Man had in mind.
Long throw over, forces the throw in. It'll be for Atlanta. Connor McElhinney will check back into the match. Cleared out again by Toronto.
So that was an interesting situation with Gritton and with Hairston. The X-Man and in Gritton in his defensive play. Here we go from Atlanta, though.
McElhinney brought down. Harrison's able to get there. He's able to hold on to the ball under a lot of pressure. Was looking for Edwards. And he goes back the other way. Finds Strongman. Strongman out to the left. Fazal. Fazal on the left. Turn back around. Dribbles into the box. Fazal finds Strongman. Strongman with the shot. And it's cleared out by Atlanta. Shouts for a handball. It'll go out for a throw-in for Toronto.
Yeah, I think the arms were down. Stepped across to try to block that. It was really close. But I think the arms were down.
You're getting a lot of no-no-nos here from Coach Kazan on the sideline.
Well, yeah, of course.
Long throw for Toronto. Intercepted by Atlanta. That's a great turn from Atlanta. Tried the through ball, was looking for Edwards, but it's a great read from Toronto. Atlanta in their attacking half. Strongman. Long ball forward. Ellis, a great touch. Clears it all the way out to the right. Gritton stepping up. Moeller comes up to collect. Riding the touchline. Moeller still there. Moeller making the run. Moeller slows things down, waits for reinforcements. Moeller cuts it inside. Moeller inside the box, tries the cross. Edwards is there. Edwards still holding on. Edwards into the box, tries the back heel. Still loose. Bartlett. Bartlett collects. Finds Hairston. Still loose. Hairston with the shot. Hairston, loose ball still in the box for Atlanta, and it's finally cleared out by Strongman.
Collapsing on Hairston, not giving him a clean look at goal. We're into first half stoppage time now.
Fazal 1v1 with Ellis. Ellis standing him up. Great work from Daniel Ellis.
That's great defending from Ellis in a moment when Toronto could have broken to make something happen the other way. Ellis, great defensive work.
I get some claps from Brad Guzan over on the touchline.
Score is tied 0-0.
Continue to play stoppage time, or is that going to do it for the first half? I think the referee says no, Steve Craig. We're going to continue to play.
We'll keep going.
Some stoppage time to be played here. Referee's in control of the building right now.
We'll go into some stoppage time. Xavier Hairston will check out for this moment as we are in the middle of stoppage time. Ellis
finds it. Good work by Ellis again.
McElhinney finds Bartlett. Bartlett dribbling forward, has Eberle out wide. Eberle looking for Edwards. Toronto trying to go the other way. Bartlett with a great turn.
Nice spin from Bartlett.
Dribbling forward, wide open there. Anthony Hernandez, 1v1. Hernandez with the shot that goes wide, and that will do it.
Flag was up. I don't think that will do it.
No, that will not do it.
The referee still wants to play.
Yep, still going.
The referee's taking
Still
matters
going, still
into his
going.
own hands. He feels like a goal is coming before halftime, and he's going to let play continue.
Doesn't want to stop the action here at the Benz just yet.
We don't have a fourth official, so I don't know how much stoppage time was supposed to be played.
Toronto's ball. They'll send it long. Now that'll do it here for the first half at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is scoreless between Atlanta United and Toronto. We'll send it down to John Nelson, who is with head coach Marty Jellamine.
Thank you very much, Maddie. Let's talk about that first 30. Had your opportunities, just didn't get it in the back of the net.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of what the first team, not finishing like we should. So we need to finish. They're playing a super physical game. If you haven't noticed, that's what we had last time, so we were kind of expecting that. So we need to finish. They haven't had too many shots. We've controlled the middle of the field, so a lot of things are going our way. We just got to get in the net.
And with that, with your control of the middle of the field, they're feeling compelled to try to go long over the top and use their speed to get around the back line, but you've been handling that pretty well.
Yeah, I give Daniel excellent. I mean, he's usually playing up top. He's playing in back. He's just smothering the people, using his speed. So, and Alex, of course, on the other side, he can run all day. So it'll be a chess match. We'll see who ends up at the end.
You got it, Marty. Thanks.
Well, thank you.
Let's send it upstairs. Maddie and Jason, that's the early thoughts on the first 30.
Yeah, some building blocks, I think, for Atlanta United here in the second half. We're going to take a quick break here in just a second, but I think the chess match analogy is very accurate. You're seeing Atlanta start to find some open space. We'll see if they can make it count, but it's been a good first 30. We'll see what happens in the next 30.
We'll be right back here on atlutd.com/live as Atlanta United and Toronto are scoreless here at the half.
People with disabilities, they have advantages. Neurotypical people also have advantages as well. There's some people out there that say that people with disabilities can't do this, they can't do that, but we're proving them wrong right now.
From this little boy, she would just make sounds, the airplane when it went by, and the first speech therapist that we had, he was convinced he would never do anything, and that was the worst day of my entire week, the Wednesday. I was the worst mom because when she brought him back to me, she said he wouldn't do anything for her and that he doesn't talk and he was never going to talk. And that was just, to see him now like this is amazing to me. And there was one time we had another dog and she got really sick. And we were in and out of the hospital, and the kids were quite young at the time seeing her. And he looked at me after she'd been there for a day and a half, and he said to me, she doesn't want to be here anymore. And we had to put her down like 2 days later. And I realized at that point that he just sees things a little bit differently than we do. And it's just a question of what it is he sees and how he tries to communicate it to us about what he's seeing, feeling, hearing, whatever that is. And he does a really great job, and he's definitely gotten more articulate over the years with how he feels. It's such an amazing experience for him to get to travel with the team and learn new skills and be in places and be uncomfortable, but be comfortable with being uncomfortable and learning and growing. So it's been amazing to watch him.
Mama, you have a very nice trip. To Austin.
Where are we headed?
All right, we're heading over to pick up Kelly right now, and after that, we're on our way to the airport.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, who's more competitive, you or Liam, do you think?
Me.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, you two, be good. Be there, okay?
Oh, it's life-changing. It's really cool that I just get to do the stuff that my sisters got to do. My sisters, they play soccer that influenced me to do soccer, and it just went on from there, and Atlanta United invited us to play friendly matches with their unified team, and basically they recruited me and some other players too. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got involved.
It's this weird thing that when they're younger, you don't know that potential. Like, you get that diagnosis, and for us, you have to remember that they're not any different the day before than they were the day after that diagnosis. But it changes these expectations that you never knew that you had for them. Like, you didn't realize that you expected them to drive a car and graduate from high school and go to college and get married. And then all of a sudden, those are potentially taken away, and you have no idea what they're capable of. And we've had some really amazing people and opportunities. And I mean, Atlanta United is absolutely one of them. We're not gonna get to do this forever. Like, at some point they're all gonna retire, and I'm gonna have to find something to do with my life. And so I love watching him play. He gets the game face on. You know, sometimes it's the mad face. Like, there have been a few times it's been the mad face, but yes. Game face on, and I love the focus and the concentration and the effort and, you know, everything that he's putting in to do as well as he can on the pitch that day. Is the confidence that they get from playing with partners and other kids with disabilities. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the same or different disabilities. They're just all on the pitch playing together, which is the most important part.
I'm very lucky that I get to be a part of it, because you never know where the dream will take you.
I believe let's go ahead and send it down to John Nelson, who caught up with Toronto's head coach in the break.
Yep, caught up with Amanda Mora just a couple seconds ago, and she said that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Toronto FC's unified team, and they're just enjoying their experience here, and especially with the first 30 minutes. She said that her club, they dug deep, they were tired, and they were gassed at points, but they made it through the first 30 minutes goalless, and they'll see what happens with a short bench coming up in the second 30. Back upstairs.
Driving on the touchline with Savion Brown, tried to keep it in, but it rolls out for a Toronto throw-in.
Savion trying to take advantage of that space out wide, going back to the game plan for Atlanta United.
Well, Jason, what did you make of what Toronto's head coach had to say headed into this second half?
Yeah, look, we've talked about it. With every visiting team that's come into this building, you get the oohs and ahs that first time. You know, it's huge. And if you haven't played in a place like Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it can take a little bit out of you at first. The field is huge. That is part of it. But just the spectacle is part of it as well. It's a cool experience for this Toronto team, and they've battled well. They've played very well.
Emma Sim clearing it, and a great touch from McElhinney. Sending it back the other way for Atlanta. Strongman is able to intercept it. Back in Toronto's attacking half. Sim once again. Eisworth. Finds McElhinney. McElhinney on the right. No one there able to collect, was trying to find Eisworth.
Good counter pressure, though, almost forcing the turnover. Toronto handled it well.
Tried to make the stop, but Toronto is able to hold on. Driving into the attacking third. Trying to get there, passed out wide, looking for the connection. Vizal.
Got a slight touch defensively, got a second one on the tackle.
Vizal. Panu. Still out there wide open. D. Harden diving in to win that ball, and will launch it out wide to start the attack again for Atlanta.
That's great work from D. Harden.
As we'll take another look at it.
Watch his bravery here, because it's a cross with multiple Toronto players charging through. Harden gets to ground quickly.
Got some pointers from Brad Guzan on the touchline during halftime for that one.
Here
Great ball through. Driving in, Evans. Evans coming in, Evans! The horn blares here at the Benz as Atlanta United's able to get on the board from a beautiful through ball that connects to Alexander Evans, who makes it 1-0 for the Five Stripes.
The through ball was outstanding to send Evans in, and the composure. McElhenney, who's been pulling the strings all day, sees Evans with that pocket. He gets in, he takes a couple of touches to set himself up, hits it with the laces, maybe a little bit of the outside of the foot. Williams can't keep it out, and Atlanta United takes the 1-0 lead early in the second half. Great goal from Evans. One more look at it.
Atlanta goal scored by number 11, Alex Evans.
Great clearance from Atlanta, trying to get it out of their defensive half.
And go back to the defensive sequence for Atlanta before that. They had to weather a lot of pressure from Toronto, and they were able to handle themselves and then flip the field with the great through ball from McElhenney.
Moeller trying to send it forward. Russell is going to find it. He'll send it out for a throw-in for Toronto.
Yeah, I wanted to turn that further upfield, but that's smart from Russell. Get that wide. If you can get it further up for a longer throw, great, but you've got to make that play. Russell got the job done.
Throw in here for Toronto as Atlanta leads Toronto FC 1-0 here in the 35th minute. So we'll get a substitution here for Toronto.
Substitution in for Toronto Unified.
Daniel Carcassol will check into the match.
Excuse me, that's number 16, Daniel Carcassol.
Thrown in, taking it, finds Fazal. Fazal stood up by McElhenney. McElhenney all over the place for Atlanta. Wins the throw in for the Five Stripes. It'll be Stephen Russell who will take it.
Carcassol just checked in, is a baker in his spare time.
Toronto with an opportunity to tie things up. Quick defensive play there from Atlanta, able to quickly get back and stop that run. Still there looking for the shot. D. Harden with the save. Eberle trying to clear it out. Toronto still finding it. Finally, it's knocked out, but D. Harden coming in huge for the Five Stripes to keep it 1-0.
It's positioning on that. He's able to make that save more comfortable because of good positioning. Watch him here. He stays big. He doesn't commit. Takes as much of the goal away as he can on that shot and then reacts. You get the reaction from him after making that big save as well. Huge day today for D. Harden.
Corner here for Toronto. Brown tries to send it out. That ball falls right into the hands of Harden.
Wants to start it quickly. Atlanta wants to break.
Moeller
gets through.
Finds Evans. Evans once again has Edwards on the other side. Looked for the shot, just didn't time it correctly as it rolls out for a goal kick for Toronto.
I think got caught between two ideas because I think he saw Edwards at the last minute and was like, can I turn this over to get him? And he couldn't quite make the decision fast enough. But Evans at his speed has flipped the field so well for Atlanta. They've been ruthless in the counterattack situations.
Something that Marty Jellamine told John just before, right after the first half. Got to capitalize on those opportunities and those chances, and Alex Evans has done that for Atlanta United in the second half. Eisworth able to hold on under pressure. He finds McElhenney. Back to Eisworth. Eisworth steps forward. He'll look for reinforcements. He'll find Xavion Brown. Brown skipping through.
Great work by Brown.
Brown ushering people forward, giving him some options. Passes it through, is able to look for Evans. Evans is able to get there, just unable to keep it in play. But that's a great idea from Brown to Evans. You saw Brown ushering him forward, trying to create the sequence there.
Yeah, I really like that from Brown, trying to kind of direct Evans in the pass. Also kind of directing where he wanted Evans to go.
It's a goal kick here for Toronto. Ball will roll over the touchline. Edwards trying to win it back. We'll get 2 substitutions here for Atlanta. The X-Men himself, Xavier Hairston, will check back into the match, and Liam Stewart as well.
Stewart. And number 26, Xavier Hairston.
Robinson in the match on the left side. Stewart will replace her on the left.
Kelly Robinson did a lot in that sequence too, between her and Savion Brown, trying to connect Edwards on that drive as well. Did a great job there, just shielding, trying to stop Toronto from making that run and blocking Brown.
Good turn from the Reds on the far side, but Atlanta win it back.
Driving forward. Was looking for Hairston. It's still loose at the top of the 18. Hairston trying to get a touch to it. It's a battle for possession in the box. But the foul will be called on Atlanta. It'll be a free kick here for Toronto.
Yeah, I think Hairston got the arms out just a little bit too much in that one, trying to win it back.
Toronto take it quickly. Trying to get something going forward. Moeller will meet Fazal. The foul will be called on Fazal.
It's great work by Moeller. He gets to the spot, able to flick that back into a little bit of space to try to turn. Really nice work by Atlanta. We've got another guest who'll be joining John Nelson here in just a bit. Matt Edwards will be joining the broadcast shortly. We'll go down to John in just a minute.
Great ball. Finds Alex Evans. Tried to thread it through, but Toronto read it. Carcassol, a great turn from Toronto. Panu sends it forward in a foot race. Moeller is able to get there, but able to step in front is Fazal. The foul will be called on Moeller. It's a free kick here in a dangerous spot for Toronto.
See if we're going to get subs here.
As we will send it down to John Nelson, who is with Matt Edwards on the touchline. John?
Thank you very much, Maddie. Matt, did Jay encourage this? Did he tell you this was coming or what? The interview.
He prompted me about it, but he kind of set me up for it, yeah.
What's it been like for you out here to see the first 40 minutes? What's going on in your mind from what you're seeing with the unified team?
I think it's all great. I mean, they're playing with a lot of quality so far, and I see a lot of hard work out there, which is something you love to see on this field.
And, of course, they get to play here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They get to share what you guys get to share with the first team. It's a great experience across the board, but they get to be a part of it, too.
Yeah, it's amazing to be able to play in this stadium. Obviously, it's a beautiful stadium. I mean, the crowd's here cheering them on, too, which you love to see that, so it's great.
John, have Matt put on his analyst hat here to defend this free kick.
All right, defend this free kick. A request from Jason Longshore up on the booth. Defend this free kick for us. What do you see?
What do I see on this free kick?
How would you defend that, sir?
I'd set up a wall and try to be the first contact to the ball. Or if the goalkeeper can help out, that would be great too, so good job.
Punch clear by D. Harden. Matt Edwards, everybody.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Matt. Here comes Atlanta down the right.
It's Evans again. He's able to make the turn. Wide open as Stewart. Evans with the shot, and it falls right into the hands of Williams.
Williams keeping Toronto in the match. He's been so good in goal. Here comes Savion Brown.
Savion Brown with a quick step. Brown trying to thread it through. Able to make the step, though, is Toronto going back the other way. Able to win it right back is McElhinney.
Game is getting stretched.
Carcassol does enough to win it for Toronto. Great step from Moeller. Able to win it back. Moeller out to Brown. Brown, great touch. Finds Stewart. But Ritchie was right there. Stewart trying to win it back. Ritchie, great hold on the ball. Ritchie, send it long. Trying to connect Sim. Finds Eisworth. Eisworth under pressure, but Eisworth. Calmness on the ball. McElhinney skipping through. McElhinney finds Hairston. Great step from Gritton. But Evans is there. Evans with the speed. Tries to come through, but Kahn stands him up. It'll be a throw-in here for Toronto. We'll get some substitutions for both sides here.
We didn't get a chance to get into it in the first half. Gritton and the X-Man have been quite the battle in this one. The X-Man, obviously, we know all about the X-Men, but
substitutions for
Owen
Atlanta
Gritton
Unified.
Does some part-time work
Number
as
3,
a Spider-Man
Camila Gomez.
impersonator for
Number
kids'
14,
birthday parties.
Andrew Rubovitz.
Okay, that has to be the celebration if he gets a
I mean,
goal
you have
here.
to,
It
right?
has to be.
You have to.
Because then you could go to the birthday parties and show, be like, hey, look what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And here on the field, you get your Spidey senses working.
You do. You do.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
John.
I think John has Spidey senses too.
He
Hearing
does.
us. It helps too that he can hear us as well. But
That usually gives it away. Yes. We'll see if John can get Marty Jellamy here in the last 10 minutes or so. See how nervous he's feeling. It's been a hard-fought match.
it's been a battle on both sides. I mean, you have the defense from Toronto holding on from Williams, that whole back line too, and then Atlanta's offense finally getting some things going as well, with Evans kind of holding things forward and getting things going for Atlanta.
You'd love to find that second goal. You'd love to find that second goal if you're Atlanta. Give you some breathing room. Because Toronto's had their chances. D. Harden has had to make some big plays in goal for Atlanta.
Atlanta putting on the pressure. Toronto able to hold on. Moeller sends it long, clearing it out of Atlanta's defensive half. Under pressure, Stewart and Evans in the box, trying to win it back. Hairston gets a touch to it, just enough to win it back for Atlanta. Eisworth, he's brought down and fouled, and it'll be a free kick directly in front of the goal.
That was great defending from Randall Strongman, though, with two players chasing, was able to get that clear for at least a moment. And Eisworth draws the foul, so a free kick opportunity here for Atlanta.
They want X-Man to take it. We'll see what happens.
From distance here, this is just outside of 30 yards, almost right in the middle. Let's see what kind of range the X-Man has.
As the wall gets set, the 17s getting rowdy for this one. Xavier Hairston, the X-Men himself, from outside, tries the shot, takes it off the post.
Off the inside of the post and out. Hairston picked a spot and nearly pulled it off.
So we'll take another look at it. I mean, look at this.
So close to that upper 90. Hairston didn't try to hit that with too much power. He tried to place it and nearly pulled it off.
It's going to be a free kick for Atlanta. And once again, thank you so much for listening here on atlutd.com/live for all of your unified action presented by Gallagher. Gallagher making all of this possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee is called for another
here
hydration
in the middle of the
break.
second half. Yeah, big-time supporters of the unified program, Gallagher, making the broadcasts happen, which we greatly appreciate, making the travel happen for this team all over the country. Getting the 17s to stick around as well. Love to see the fans that we've seen hanging around in the Benz, rooting this unified team on. Let's go down to the field as John has caught up with Marty Jellamy.
Yeah, Marty's still lamenting that free kick. What were you telling me about that thing?
I was wishing that I actually taught Xavier how to do that, but I didn't. And literally gave me a heart attack because I thought it was going in.
Yeah, inside of the post, man.
I mean, that was, and then we almost had the rebound too. We were that close. So, I mean, it's getting exciting now. I think they're starting to lose a little bit of steam. Big field's hurting them. Doesn't hurt us as much, so hopefully we'll get a couple more before the end.
See you in 10.
Thank you.
Back upstairs.
Thanks, John. I mean, Marty's right. It almost gave me a heart attack, too, up here.
Yeah, almost pulled that off. For those of you who followed the Unified team, you might have seen a little bit about the genuine World Cup. It was a tournament in Houston, Texas earlier this summer. Had teams from over 30 different countries involved. AS Roma, a national team from Croatia, Manchester United, Bayer Leverkusen, Ajax, Valencia, PSG, Tigres, an Australian national team. Rangers was there. Inter Miami was there from MLS. It was a different format than we're seeing today. It was an 8v8, so 7 players on the field, a goalkeeper. Teams played a ton of matches. They were a little bit shorter. They were 30-minute matches as opposed to 60-minute matches. Atlanta United won their league. There were different leagues across the competition of the 30-plus teams.
Bartlett.
Atlanta United
32,
won their
Daniel
league.
Ellis.
They
And
played
number 42,
Ajax twice. They
Anthony
played Tigres
Hernandez.
twice. They played Western Australia. They played Inter from Italy. And they won that league competition to add to what has been just an amazing run with Marty Jellamy and this coaching staff with Atlanta United Unified.
So proud of this entire team with what they've been able to do, not only in the Genuine Cup, but this season as well. We mentioned before, as we were starting the matchup, Atlanta United looking to go for their 3rd season undefeated.
Not easy to pull off. They've got about 15 minutes or so to do it.
As we will get set here to get things back underway. Passes it forward. Heavier touch, but it's able to find Hernandez. Hernandez with a beautiful cross. Just no one able there on the back post to find it.
Knowing Anthony Hernandez, that was not a cross. He looked up and saw, hey, wait a minute, I've got an angle here with this left foot. He didn't miss by much.
No, he did not.
I think he tried to pick that out. We've seen Hernandez score some bangers for Atlanta United Unified during his time with the team. That left foot has got some magic in it.
Wanted to try to add another one to the resume.
He got his head up. I think he was trying to pick out that far side.
Ellis putting on the pressure. Ellis tracking it down. That's great work from Ellis.
Ellis has been relentless with pressure. Saw it defensively in the first 45. Doesn't win that initially, but forces that ball to be turned over. That's good work from Ellis.
Coming forward, Rubovitz. A bit of a collision, and it'll be a free kick for Atlanta.
Yeah, I think the ref was waiting to see if advantage materialized. Strongman a little bit late on the challenge there, but I've really liked Randall Strongman in the back for Toronto.
Randall Strongman has had to put up with a lot of pressure from Atlanta's attack.
Substitution in for Atlanta Unified, number 15,
Atlanta, Bartlett checking back in.
Rubovitz will check out of the match. Is it Savion Brown? Brown sends it in, able to keep it in play. Right over there, Harrison! The X-Men himself finds the back of the net. Handshake with Savion Brown to celebrate. Absolutely brilliant. The free kick from Savion Brown connects, and then you have McElhinney, who's able to find Hairston to make it 2-0 for Atlanta United.
Straight from the training ground, that free kick from Savion Brown, you might look at it and think it's overhit, but he saw the late run from McElhinney. That's one that you work on. McElhinney runs late. Nobody picks him up. He's able to save it because it's so well placed by Savion Brown. And then you're telling Hairston, just get to the near post. McElhinney's able to pick him out. Hairston just has to redirect it. Second assist for McElhinney, and Hairston gets a goal to make it 2-0.
Toronto trying to get back in this game, sliding in to defend. It'll be a goal kick.
Deflected back off the attacker. Unlucky there for Toronto.
D. Harden will step in. We'll
Substitution
get
in
a
for Atlanta
substitution for
Unified.
Atlanta.
Number 5, Ike Eisworth.
Ike Eisworth will check into the match.
Love to see the set piece there from Atlanta. That was all by design that led to that second goal. The execution from Brown and Hairston, the run from McElhenney to get there and then pick out Hairston. Just great work all the way around.
Sim, Eberle. Great ball. Eberle able to win it back from Toronto, but it'll be a free kick for Toronto, a couple of yards outside the 18.
It was Camila Gomez with that defensive play in the back line for Atlanta as she had checked in. Really strong center back.
Numbers back now for Atlanta. Defending this set piece, it'll be Christian Ritchie. Ritchie sends it in, cleared out by Bartlett. Stolen away, Hernandez. Stolen back by Strongman, Bartlett. But it's another foul against Atlanta.
Free kick, but further out this time for Toronto.
Substitutions in for Atlanta Unified.
Toronto
Number 2,
make a
Connor
change in
McElhenney.
goal.
And number 11, Alex Evans.
So one correction on the goal as well. Believe that the assist came from Yershansky from that ball as well, as McElhenney just checked in. But it was Savion Brown, and it was Yershansky who made the run in and was able to ride the end line to connect to the X-Men.
It's making the late run in that situation and Brown being able to pick it out. That's again, by design.
Marty Jellamine
Getting a
screaming
little nervous.
outside. Ellis able to find it. Ellis trying to send it forward, but Strongman's there. Ellis trying to win it back, has the speed. Yershansky, Bartlett working together, wins it back for Atlanta. Stepped out, it'll be a throw-in for Atlanta.
Usman Alam now in net for Toronto, as Williams is now a position player, his natural midfield position.
Williams going onto the field, trying to get a little more firepower there after a really good performance in goal.
And substitution in for Toronto Unified. Number 31, Justin Williams.
There'll be a free kick for Toronto. 56th minute, Atlanta United leads Toronto 2-0.
And now in goal for Toronto Unified, number 19, Usman Alam.
Sends it in. Flicked out by Eisworth. Ellis trying to win it back. Bartlett steps up, takes it. Strongman wins it back. Loose ball. McElhenney tries to get there, but driving forward is Leighton Strongman. Russell able to get a touch to it. Strongman finds Randall Strongman. A great ball inside. Open there. D. Harden steps up and grabs it. Great reaction from D. Harden in between the post.
Yeah, waited it out. Wasn't sure if that was going to come off the attacker or come off the bounce. Harden waited and then was able to come out and grab it. Good goalkeeping once again. As Atlanta will continue to rotate here.
We'll get those substitutions now.
Edwards and Robinson checking back
in for Atlanta Unified.
Really good shift from Ellis.
Luke Edwards and number 7,
Hernandez.
Kelly Robinson.
Ellis and Hernandez both played very, very well.
Ellis just relentless in the front, trying to win it back. All the pressure. Trying to make Toronto's backline make a mistake. Sends it forward. Hairston with a great touch. Hairston sending it to himself. Hairston puts on the gas. Hairston, long range shot. It falls out of the hands of the goalkeeper. Diving save. It's still loose in the box. Strongman's there to clear it outside of the 18. but it falls to McElhinney. McElhinney driving forward into the box. McElhinney, great pass to Hairston. Hairston makes it off the crossbar, but the flag was up for the play.
So close there, Atlanta. Go back to that last sequence with Alam making the save, but he couldn't hold the first shot. But he came out and was able to, I think, knock it away as Hairston was bearing down. This is the one that no, that's the second one off the crossbar that was offside. Yeah, the play from Alam on the first one, the save was tough because it kind of handcuffed him, but then he was able to come out and at least swat it away to prevent the rebound.
Gomez with a great touch, finds Yershansky. Yershansky dribbling forward, was trying to play it to Hairston.
At full speed, he just couldn't take anything off of that pass to knock it through for Hairston.
Alam will leave it for Strongman. Hairston putting some pressure, trying to win it back. Pass it up. Carcassol. Carcassol with some fancy footwork.
It's good defending, though, from Edwards. Able to help win it back.
Back the other way. McElhinney able to make the turn. McElhinney driving into the box, but Strongman once again. Another great touch. Another great step, Eisworth. That's all great work from Camila Gomez, though. Stopping that run. McElhinney back to Eisworth. On the right. Eisworth finds McElhinney. McElhinney to Edwards. Edwards scoops it forward. Almost got it into the back of the net, but just goes over it.
It's a tricky one for Edwards because you're not able to get a lot
Substitution
behind
in for Toronto
it.
Unified, number 5.
But he's trying to pick out that upper corner. Just the little bit of a flick, and it's just over the bar.
Wow.
Love that he almost pulled that off, Luke Edwards.
Looks like 3 minutes added.
3 minutes added here. Thank you, John. Are you playing the fourth official role today?
I'm just taking advice from others.
Okay, fair enough. That's probably for the best.
That's really ominous.
No, that's definitely for the best. That's why we don't have video assistant referee today, because we did not trust John.
Absolutely true.
Bartlett skipping through defenders. They'll pull it back. Yershansky. Yershansky to Hairston. It's cleared out quickly, but the flag came up.
Hairston wants that second goal.
X-man out, Hernandez in.
It's a great goal for Hairston.
United
been chasing that one all day. Got the finish on that really well-worked set piece. Big day here at the Benz for the X-Man.
The X-Men always coming through for Atlanta United. Able to find one here today. '62nd minute. Toronto going forward. Sim. Eisworth sends it. Bartlett. Carcassol will try to send it forward. Takes a weird bounce. Toronto trying to come on in. Takes it over. Just couldn't place it correctly, as it'll be a goal kick for Atlanta.
Couldn't quite get that one settled. Just kept hopping up and ended up scooping it a little bit more than intended.
Going forward, trying to send forward. Trying to send Bartlett forward was Russell. 1 minute left in the match as Atlanta leads Toronto 2-0. Once again, thank you so much to Gallagher for being a proud sponsor of the Unified team. Russell, great turn. Trying to win it back for Atlanta. Puts on the pressure, though. Strongman is able to intercept Brown's ball. It's a free kick now for Toronto. couple of yards outside the 18. Looks like this might be the last play of the match.
See what Toronto can do with the set piece. Probably too far to go for it directly. They can get a lot of numbers forward and try to get something out of the match.
Strongman. Looking for options. Finds something, just could not place it. And that is going to do it here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Atlanta United beats Toronto 2-0. We'll send it down to John Nelson, who was with head coach Marty Jellamine after the win. John?
First off,
The
shout
final
out
score,
to Toronto
Atlanta
for
Unified
giving you
2,
two great matches
Toronto
and coming
Unified
back
0.
online with the team this year.
Oh, yeah, no, and they're actually short a couple people, so think about them playing 2-3 men short on this big pitch. What a great game. What a physical game, too. It's amazing. Some of those guys are hockey players, not even soccer players. Yeah, it's amazing. That's how I'm amazed at what the quality they have.
You got that second goal. I know you were really hoping for that second goal. You ended up getting it in the second half. At the same time, I know that you were looking for thirds and fourths, and those chances were there for you, too.
Oh, the crossbar killed us tonight. How many? 3? I mean, if I had some stick-em on there, I'd stick it on there, make it roll in. It was awesome. Some great shots, too.
When you look at this season, all the things that got to happen for Atlanta United Unified, you got to have the MLS season, you go to Genuine Cup, you play international teams. When you look at this season, what sticks in your head?
Genuine Cup probably the most, because that was where we only had a couple practices playing as a strictly player team, and there was a lot of growth there. They took a loss, and they had to recover from that. Also, I think the pressure of playing for an end goal was really big and weighed on them, so that was a big learning experience. So, I mean, I think that was just amazing. I mean, traveling internationally, I mean, how much better can you get home and away with these guys? It's probably the best season since I've been here.
Kings of the South and Kings of MLS. Marty, it's always great to talk to you.
No, thank you very much. Looking forward to another year next year.
You know it. We'll send it back upstairs to put a bow on this one.
Always great to hear from Marty Jellamine, and he's 100% correct. A lot of firsts for this Atlanta United Unified team. Getting to travel internationally, went to Austin, the Genuine Cup as well. I mean, and also undefeated for a third season in a row. Jason, I mean, what do you make of this incredible squad?
Well, I mean, it starts with the coaching staff and just how important what Marty and Marco and Luis and Elizabeth and Randy all do to make this happen. And you see it in the quality on the field. It's not purely about results. It's about the way that they play and the way that they grow. And I think what Marty talked about with the Genuine Cup, where it was the athletes driving that one as opposed to having the helpers in it. And they had to deal with some adversity, which is something that they haven't had a lot of over these past few years. And they bounced back and they won their league in that tournament. That's massive. And I go back to what I said earlier, having Toronto restart their program, start to invest more in it. You see the performance from Toronto today was very, very good, short-handed. And we saw it up there in a 5-3 game. I love to see more clubs around MLS invest in the unified program and give these experiences to great athletes. And now we're starting to even see more unified programs outside of MLS, but in soccer in the United States. And a lot of that comes from the bar that has been set very high by Atlanta United and how they treat it. I mean, you heard from Matt Edwards, you heard from Jay Fortune, you heard from Greg Garza, who's an alumni here with Atlanta United, a club legend. You heard it from Brad Gazan. They look at this team as a major part of the club. They're heavily involved, with time, with emotionally supporting these athletes, and it's just so cool to see unified soccer grow across the United States and Canada.
Well, we'll send it out the way that Kelly Robinson, Emma Sim, Camila Gomez, and Alex Eberle did. They dabbed to end the season. We'll dab up here. You can't see us do it. I'm doing it. Jason's not going to do it up here with me. No. But I will in solidarity with them as Atlanta United 2 beats Toronto FC 2-0 to make it their third season undefeated. It has been such an honor and a great time getting to cover the unified team all season long. So for Jason Longshore, for John Nelson, for myself, Madison Cruz, we're going to say so long here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Once again, thank you so much to Gallagher for being a proud sponsor of the Unified team and for making all of this possible. Could not have done it without your support. Thank you guys so much again for listening as Atlanta United takes home the W against Toronto in a 2-0 victory. Adios, everyone.